Good afternoon, one and all. Today we'll start with the lecture number 12, model number 2. In this lecture, we are going to the concept organizational measurement for handling the mobile device related security issues. In previous lecture, we have discussed micro level and micro level security issues with the mobile devices used for the mobile computing purpose and what individual can do to protect their personal data on mobile device. Everyone say that the mobile is simply a communication device. We can make a call and surf the internet. Why security is very important? Why anti-software is necessary? But let me one thing. In today's current scenario, everyone can do their jobs from the home. Even small transactions. If you imagine, without internet, the life of human being is very tolerable, or we can say that it is very critical. Without internet facility, we cannot do our job. In current pandemic situation, if you observe, the lots of work do in one smartphone. Like example, your mobile recharge, bank transactions, your office work, education, entertainment, all these things are doing in one platform, as well as the online shoppings, all will be done through a single platform. Introduction. Mobile security is a protection of smartphone, tablet, laptops and other portable computing devices. Network connected from the thread, vulnerabilities associated to wireless computing and mobile security is also known as a wireless security. Mobile security or mobile phone security become increasingly an important mobile part of in mobile computing. It is particular concern to related security, personal and business information also stored in smartphones. We already say that your mobile is not just make a phone call and receive call, but it is a multitasking function will be provided. So the sensitive information will be stored, your office information, your emails, your data, your videos, your personal, everything is stored in such mobiles. So the upcoming smartphones are rapid advance their low power computing, communication and storage technology continue to be broadened. In horizontal mobile devices such as cell phones and personal digital assistants. So what are the risks which is related to the mobile devices? First one, spreading of the virus. The phone can only make and receive call are not risk, but only smartphones with a Bluetooth connection, the data capability can receive a cell phone through the viruses. So Bluetooth is a path where the virus will be introduced. These are the viruses spread through primarily three ways. First one, internet download. User download the infected files to the phone via PC or phone, their own internet connection. Second, the Bluetooth wireless connection. User receives some files which contains the viruses. When the Bluetooth connection is discovered mode, the meaning it can be see another Bluetooth enabled phones. Then multimedia service or multimedia messaging service, MMS. The virus is also attacked through the MMS text. The current status of a mobile malware. Mobile malware is nothing but a malicious software that targets the mobile phones, wireless enabled personal digital assistant devices by causing the collapse the system and loss or leakage the confidential information. In day-to-day life, you have received a many SMS and the SMS contains many links. The malware example smishing, wishing and phishing. Wireless phones and personal digital network have become more and more common, grown in complexity. It is difficult to their safety and security against the electronics attacks from the viruses and malware. Malicious software, that is nothing but the malware designed specifically to target the mobile devices such as tablet or smartphone to damage the disturb the device. Most of the malware is designed to disable the mobile devices to allow the malicious user to remotely control the devices and steal the personal information stored in a device. This is the basic objective of malware function. Threats on mobile phones and viruses. Virus might be accessed or delete the all contact information, calendar entries in your phone. It may be sent infected multimedia message services to every one number in your phone book. The top 3 areas concerned with the mobile user and receiving the inappropriate content, fraud and increasing phone bills, loss of the important information stored in handset. So these are the 3 areas where the cracker will be attacked or mobile hacker will be attacked using the malicious software. Mobile payment application security. In day-to-day life, in current pandemic situation, everyone do their any type of transaction, money transfer, recharge, anything through the mobile application. Most of the banks are provide m-banking, mobile banking, e-commerce, e-trading. So mobile payment application need to secure a mechanism to protect the credit card information and another banking information. Phishing is an attempt to obtain the sensitive information such as username, password, credit card details. Sometimes indirectly money, often a malicious reason in electronic communication. Credit card and debit card payment, online frauds, highly profitable to the criminal activities, are increasing, dominated by card are not present in transaction. So these are the ways where the mobile security payment is very big issue. Mobile database applications. In mobile database application is a part of replica of the central database. The user make the modification in mobile database at first. Synchronization is occur between the server and mobile devices, ensure that at the same. For example, mobile database application is your Gmail account, your Freecharge account, your MobiKwik wallet, where the personal information will be stored in the form of your date of birth, email ID, PAN number, your school number, everything, as well as your Facebook, WhatsApp. Okay. In order to complete the synchronization, publication is needed. Publication metadata package information which is data replicated. With the publication of database server, the synchronize the mobile database with the correctly publication assess the user after authentication. Information risk. What is the information? Information is nothing but the intelligent idea in a message. Mobile device may be stolen. A malicious attacker. The attacker may try to access the data stored in a device. The sensitive data transfer through network may be intercepted by the malicious attacker. The user who no account of the mobile application may try access the server without the permission, or they may try long others account to obtain the personal information. The personal information can be in the form of your date of birth, email IDs, your photos, and another which is to be copied down, and it will be used for the illegal activity for his or her benefit. A malicious user mobile application may try to modify the data in the server even if they cannot be granted with a sufficient permission, or they try to access the data which is not followed by the opt-in. So what are the methods to ensure the security and privacy of your mobile application? First, secure the network connection, encrypt the local data, means provide the password, user authentication, grant minimum sufficient permission, separate the user accounts, and application provide the security mechanism. So first, secure the network connection. Network security is a process taking the physical and software preventive measurements to protect the underlying networking infrastructure from unauthorized access, misuse, malfunctioning, modification, destruction of improper disclosure, thereby creating secure platform for the computer. For example, if you are logging a college desktop, that time you use the internet policy for that purpose. Each and every student provide a user ID and password. That is the organizational issue in network security. Each student provide a user ID password. In order to ensure that the sensitive data transfer through the network will not be obtained the malicious attack, we can choose a secure network connection. Similarly, when you do the transaction, that time must be checked the website of the bank. Either you follow a Twitter account, your social media account, that time you must be establish a secure network connection. So we can make the use HTTP instead of HTTP because the traffic encrypted so that the weekend data can be protected. Encrypted local data. Because of the mobile devices, day-to-day life will be increasing. The data will be lost and stolen. So it is necessary to take some mechanism ensure the data of the device also safe. Therefore, we can encrypt the data in mobile devices. In previous lecture, already how the stolen device data can be recovered. So whenever your mobile will be stolen or theft, that time your data must be protected or encrypted, or we can store in some another server like Google Drive in your personal mail ID, all these things with the encryption provided. So this is a mechanism where the real biometric medicine, educational institute, and search string and search mechanism. So data will be stored here with provided encryption mechanism. User authentication. User authentication is a process that allows the device to identify the someone who connect to the network. There are the many technologies currently available to the administrator to authenticate the user. If the mobile application is a mobile database application, then it means the user must be mobile authenticated by the data server. Only after the authentication then can be accessed to the publication and synchronize the mobile database. For example, the Gmail each and every time asks your user ID and password for the user authentication. If the password is forward, then provide a different ways how to recover the password. As well as the many bank platforms provide the secure login whenever each and every time the banking are sent SMS one-time OTP with the customer to log in from its individual account through the M-banking or net banking. And also user should authenticate the web server protected from the accessing the web server just using URL. Grant sufficient permission to analysis. The user should grant a sufficient minimum permission to ensure the security and privacy of the mobile application. For example, a user who can only view the data should not be granted with the right the permission. Means because of the may try to modification their permission. So only provide the permission to read the data. For example, if you use the Facebook account, Instagram, Twitter, or any social activity, you provide the policy by the Facebook and any social network to read only the data, not provide the permission to modify the data to the trusted person. Separate the user account. Sometimes we are provide the user with two accounts in order to ensure the security privacy of the mobile application. For example, a user can view all the data but only modify the part of them. Therefore, we can design two accounts. First is a read-only account for your trusty person. It can view all the data. While another is one read and write account but only view modify the part. So we can here we can see. So this user can observe the data in folder 3, user 2, but cannot access the whole data. Means there is a read permission, there is a no modification permission for the user account 2. Application provide to the security and privacy mechanism. The mobile application can provide in another security and privacy mechanism. For example, application may be encrypted as signed data before enter to secure communication link. Each and every time your many mobile accounts like Freecharge, MobiKwik, PhonePe provide a security password. Even your social accounts like WhatsApp, Twitter, they provide a security mechanism to each and every time, so that your privacy must be secure, your data will be secure. So in this way we are see the application provided security mechanism by the service provider, which application provider. So in this lecture we are going to the concept of organization measurement, security related issues, devices. So we can stop here.